Member for Warewec.
Thank you, Assistant Speaker. Lo people of Warewec. We set up now and we got question asking, but no got chance to look at people of Warewec. So me, time this la question to me go some grievance debate. Me like first of all, me like commend him, Minister of Law ICT, Acting Minister of Law ICT. Na member of regional member of Bougainville, na leader of government business, na police minister. You working good la walk through department, you working good la walk through long. Come up in this la big pla boom long digital transformation summit inside law Papua New Guinea, and you brought all the leaders of technology in the world to Port Moresby. So I would like to congratulate your department and yourself for that wonderful summit you had this week. Plenty good something come up inside law ICT sector, digital sector, which your department and your ministries, we commend you for that good effort that's been happening. Okay, Minister, Assistant Speaker, through you. Before 2018, the ICT sector in PNG was very fragmented. It was very fragmented. Then there was a big review and consultation done in the sector. And we brought in consultants from somewhere in Europe who came and analyzed the sector in PNG, and they did a roadmap, ICT roadmap in 2018, which some of us have contributed to that roadmap. And in that roadmap, they come up with 6 digital framework, key digital framework that the Papua New Guinea we have to focus on to achieve a good digital outcome in this country. I noticed, and I also commend the Department of ICT, who's been working very hard to implement the main digital framework, which is the digital government. And during the summit, they are launching several of the key projects of digital government services, and which is very commendable. But Assistant Speaker, among the 6 framework, there are other digital frameworks that we have to also focus on. And this digital infrastructure, one of them is digital infrastructure. And it is sad to know that we have not made, even though we have technology available in this country and in this world, we are still not connecting our rural people to the digital network through satellite and through communication towers. So this is my concern. I raised it in 2022 when first got elected, and I'm raising it again. Rural communication needs to be bridged. We are having digital divide in this country. If we want to roll out NID, biometric voting, any other digital services, we need to be connecting our rural people to the communication network. Assistant Speaker, this must be also a priority of this government. The other focus area is digital skills. That's one of the focus areas of this roadmap. Assistant Speaker, we have brought in Google, we have brought in Oracle to this summit. But these people or businesses developed by other countries. What about Papua New Guineans? We should start developing this digital age we are in now. We should start thinking about developing or planning about developing our digital skills in this country. And I also note that in 2024, the Department of ICT signed an MOU with PNG Digital Cluster. It's a local group. of technology experts. And they have, in that MOU, they have signed to build a national incubation center, this National Digital Incubation Center. I would like to find out what's the status of that center now. Are we going to depend on experts from overseas, or are we going to build our local experts too? That's something that the department needs to look into. And my concern is that while the department is looking at the digital government services, the other focus areas, the other 5 focus areas have been neglected. So is there a plan for an overarching policy so that we can capture those 6 focus areas together so they can all run at the same speed, which is digital government service, digital infrastructure, digital safety, digital skills, and all this. That's my grievance regarding the ICT sector. I also have another grievance, and that is concerning the environment. That is concerning our environment and conservation. During one inquiry, we found out that, especially for small-scale mining, the Environment Department collect license fees from small-scale miners, environment permit fees from small-scale miners. And in those license fees, there is plan for how to manage the environment when they do mining. But there is lack of monitoring for those mining areas, especially small-scale mining. And they say they don't have the capacity to do monitoring of this small-scale mining, especially the environment permit. So my concern is, if they don't have the capacity, can they delegate that function to provincial and local level government, which they have the capacity to do that? We have patrol officers at the local level government who can be able to go and visit those small-scale miners and put them to account to make sure that whatever they dig out, they must be able to follow the environmental plan. And we are creating authorities here and centralizing all the functions and powers in Waigani. But the things are happening at the local level government, at the provincial level. We should look at delegating those functions to the provincial and local level government. The environmental permit function should be delegated to the local level government so that they can monitor the areas. This also with regards to the governor who raised the concern, Oro governor who raised the concern about wardeneering. That function can also be delegated to the provincial and local level government. MRA doesn't need to have to travel all the way to do it. The people on the ground know those people. The local level government and the provincial government know who the landowners are. They have the local knowledge. So ministers responsible for those authorities, you start looking at those acts and create some ways where you delegate those functions back to the provincial and local level government. So that they can take charge of those things, while instead of we keep on waiting on Waigani. Thank you, Assistant Speaker. Those are my grievances.
Thank you, Member for Warewec. Members of